Hey guys, CloneGuy here, and today we are reviewing the Roswell Tier 8 American Tank Destroyer, specifically the Monster Tank Destroyer, the XM66F 120mm. But first things first, I missed a super chat and stream. Bladen, he says, CloneGuy, see you're back to making videos again. Thank you for the super chat. I got you now. Aha. Now, what is this thing? Well, let's take a quick gander at it. It's got a 120mm gun. It's got a weird looking turret. It's got a weird looking hull. Like, look at this thing in the back. It's just like this giant engine. Yeah, it has siege mode. You go 35 without it. With it on, you go 45. You pick up horsepower. It doesn't say how much you pick up in the garage, unfortunately. But you also have no armor on the hull, but it's a very small hull. In fact, let's take a quick gander at the hull. Ready? Like, it's a low-profile hull and a huge turret. And this turret is decently strong. This is a weak spot right here. You see that? It's flat. 240. Most tier 9s and all tier 10s will go through that. Tier 8s with premium will go through that. And you also have these cupolas, which are very weak and actually very big. They are big hitboxes. Like, you can hit the very top of these cupolas and still penetrate, not just do critical damage like so many other tanks. And if you're aiming at that top cupola on the left and you miss, you might hit this weak spot, or vice versa. So there are some weak spots on this turret, though the turret itself is pretty durable. It's about 290 effective. Some places up to 300 because of its round shape from the front. But you do have a turret ring. It is weak, and your hull is weak. And if you're using your gun depression, people can shoot you in your under turret through the tracks. So keep that in mind. Talk about the gun. 232 standard pen. 276 premium pen. Nothing special. In fact, the Lova Tier 8 heavy tank laughs at this penetration. And so does the T-34. And those are heavy tanks. But alas, let's pull it out, see what we can pull off here in the Roswell. Before we jump into the game, the Roswell is 8,800 gold by itself. If you want the commander, it's 10,300. If you want it with both of these new monster tanks, 19,600. And if you want it with both tanks and both commanders, 21,300. So you're forking over almost $100 for all of them. So keep that in mind, and I will let you know what I think about the tank at the very end. We can talk about stats as much as we want, but in reality, gameplay is where you really get to see the tank. Like, everything is just theoretical. This part above the gun, you see this strip, it's, I believe, 60 millimeters of armor, so it is an auto ricochet, but because it's 60, HE does a lot of damage there. We got slapped by an Oho on stream who hit us for like 500 damage, hitting us there on a splash, so that wasn't fun. Oh, we're going to use siege mode, or I guess rapid mode, and now we're going to go a little bit faster. I have gun rammer on here, I have optics, and I also have, what's that, traction system, to hopefully pick up our speed a bit more. So we'll be going about 49 once we're up to speed. But no, it doesn't look like our engine power really increases, but our top speed does. We're going to go up to this castle. A lot of Hellcat 105s, look at that. A good matchmaking to start. Also, this gun, this turret, the way it traverses, it's very, very awkward. It's awkward to appear around buildings, go around corners. You have to expose a lot of your tank to do so. This is as far as the pitch will go. And because it is not... Dang it. Because it's not a gun-mounted hull, a fixed gun, right? It's a turret. It just feels a little awkward going around corners because the gun is further back than it would be on the very front. So, unfortunately we missed that shot. We could not get the gun where we wanted it to be. Alright, we're gonna exit our siege mode here. Or enter siege mode, right? Our gun is gonna be more accurate. That's not good. We side script this guy. It doesn't look like it. Not gonna give us a chance. Whoever it is just gonna keep us tracked. They can do that all they want. And I think it's 2 Hellcat 105s. Yeah, there's the HG. We'll fix finally. If that's what they want to do. Was it the T-92? I think it was. Hello. We're at a better angle now. Oho does not have the derp, so it's kind of a useless tank. Kill him. ISU's next. There you go. Turret won't hold up to him very well. But we do have this nice DPM, 3300. It was actually this T-92, I think it was shooting us over and over again. Bizarre. And the game is over, by the way. Go back to siege mode. Hit this guy on the move while... Or speed mode, rapid mode. 10 degrees of gun depression, I think we've said 20 degrees of elevation, very stereotypical. Nothing special there. Man, oh man, what a whitewashed game. It was just boring, huh? That one left a hole. Did it now? Did it leave a hole? He missed me. As you see, we're shooting from our rapid mode, so our gun is not as accurate, but we still hit both our shots. Takes a long time to aim in. And this one up. Dang it. Come on, reload. Everyone's getting in the way. Dang it. Our Basotto got in our way and we weren't able to shoot in there. So, now, that's just the first game. Anything, like, stand out, anything remarkable? No, this is a less than remarkable tank. I think it's going to be more fun in the monster mode, which we'll have to have a, a second review for. But in reality, what place does this tank have in World War II? Like, what makes it fun? And I guess the only thing that would really make it fun is the fact that it is pretty unique looking. The idea behind it, the big turret, the siege mode, but the gun is unremarkable, the armor is unremarkable, the playstyle is unremarkable. It's an unremarkable tank. Personal opinion. You have to load premium when you're fighting tier 10s. 232 pen. Not ideal. Though this matchmaking, very ideal. We're going to go into siege mode and hit this middle area. We do have DPM. We can out DPM anyone we fight, so we're going to take that advantage with us here. Dun-dun. Rifled barrel. Or is it smooth? No, wait. No, it's rifled. Yeah. No, obviously it would be smooth as ridges, you dope. I get it. Don't be so mean. You're mean to yourself. Alright, so we're going to immediately enter rapid mode. And that's something, don't forget, enter rapid mode at the start of your games in this tank. Whatever button you have that assigned to. If you have default settings, it's left on D-pad. That's what I have. 7.2 seconds. Its DPM does keep up with tier 10s. So like, if you're fighting like an IS-7, you can put 2 into him while he puts 1 into you. So keep that in mind. Stinky miss there. He pens us. Fascinating. Very, very fascinating, this game so far. There's the turret ring getting smoked. Because the turret ring on this is horrendous. Huh. I meant to take his tracks off. He actually doesn't have the pen to go through my hull. It's about 190 effective. Fascinating. So this is the turret working pretty well. That's no good. That's a Hellcat. There he is, little bugger. Don't have the greatest camo. There's the Hell Kitty. One miss. Well, we hit him this time. There we go. 6 hit points. And he's dead. All that's left now is this Borsig, who is in the town. He's here. So we're probably not going to get to him in time. We'll activate rapid mode anyway and see what happens. Yeah, he's dead. But not before we pick up 3,400 damage and a singular kill. Again, just a lightning round. Made some money. It only makes 50%, by the way, credits. So, stereotypical for a tier 8. Nothing special there. Let's do one more game. One more game before we give off our final conclusion. Top tier again. Fascinating matchmaking today. Where we're gonna go? We're gonna work the middle a little bit. See what happens. And then maybe make our way to the town, or we're gonna react. We're gonna react to the game accordingly. We go 49 with siege mode, so we're not terribly slow. I don't really see much point to the siege mode in this tank. I think 35 is a bit slow. 45 is decent. I think you could just make this tank go 45 and it'd be fine. And not even give it siege mode. But it's got a big engine, so they're just like, we gotta do something with it. Got a big looking engine. Hello, Mr. Tiger 1. Welcome to the game. He's not gonna be there anymore. Small hull. So when people autolog you, they hit you in the turret, so that's really cool. Like, that's a big plus. There's the Tiger. Turns out he was still there. Stinky bounce. Because we hit him in the tracks real low. Went under his hull. Alright. We haven't really been shot by anything except this guy. So I think we could just go after him. Use a gun depression. We've got a a turret. Go for that cupola. Nope. Forcing smoked me. I've already bought. No one can save us from the piggy. We gotta go. Yeah. Time to just hide. We're gonna be those guys. Camp in the back. We did $2 grand fighting in the front. We're done. We've served our term. That guy's too close. What's our light tank? WZ. Activate this because I don't want them to see me. Close. Slower shell velocity than I was expecting. We're in crunch time, so we're gonna load premium. Shell velocity. Penetration. We need it all. And his existence. Giving myself as much concealment as possible. Shot into the ground there. That's a game-losing shot. Bouncing like that. That really was. That's horrible. Like, if we had penned that, we would have maybe even killed him. But that was just a straight bounce. Did you see that? I think we hit him in the gun and just boom. Such bad news. Horrible shot. He drove right in front of my gun, though. So I just timed it bad. Brosk is dead on our team. That's no good. VZ has no health left. Rex gets him. We were taking our time with that shot. We didn't need to kill. Our team was going to kill him. He's a one-shot now because of that drop. But he kills our AT. No one can one-shot him anymore. Food. They have some camo on their team. Dude, what is it with bouncing off the tanks with no armor? Did you see that? This guy just did no damage. He scored a critical hit. That really sucks. Right as I move. Nice! WZ picks him up. Knock this tree down this way. Bullcrap miss. That's the stinkiest miss like of all time. He's gonna get primoed. He got Borsig. Well, buddy, it's just us. Borsig is gonna come from the other side now. If I was the Borsig, I'd be creeping up. With the light tank spotted like that? Activate food again. See how awkward this turret is. We win if we don't die. They're both on this side then. Alright, load HE, go after this Borsig. Oh, crud. Come on! He missed. We're gonna load APCR. There's no need to shoot anything else. Because we overmatch him. So let's get the speed. We know where he is. We can use our gun depression on him. Let's just already do his thing. Or we could take it. There we go. We did what we could that game. Pulled it off. GG to our light tank. I'll send him one. Alright. So the Roswell being 8,800 gold, or for both these new tanks, 19,000, my bad, 600. I would hold off, personally, on buying this just yet. Let's wait for the monster mode to see if this tank is worth the fun. Because right now, I don't think it's worth it. I would rather be in a Charioteer. I would rather be in a Borsig. I would rather be in Premium Realm, you know, a Scorpion G. Something like that. I don't think this tank necessarily has a place in my garage. I don't think I'm going to be playing this randomly. I think the only chance is if people request it or if I want to do a follow-up video on it. Otherwise, I don't see a reason for this tank. So I would avoid forking over the money right now. But again, I'll give you another look at it once we get to play in the monster mode. But otherwise, that's going to be my review of this tank. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Let us know what you think about this tank if you have it already, so that we can have varying views, varying opinions. But right now, it's kind of underwhelming. There's no need for it. If this was, you know, 2015, 2016, it would be a great tank, because back then they didn't release premium tanks that were better than the Tech Tree tanks. That's what this is. It's no better than the T28 prototype. It's no better than the T28. In fact, I would prefer the T28 prototype. I love that thing's DPM. I love that thing's gun. I love that thing's flexibility. But that's my opinion. So I think the T20 prototype's better than this. So this, again, this would fit in the game, you know, 7 years ago perfectly, just fine. But it's not 7 years ago anymore, is it? So yeah, hold off on this. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys all later. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna do the Pharaoh's Fury later today, so get ready for that, and I will see you all later. Take care, and peace out.